Coming up, Norfolk youth gain serious job experience this summer. The city manager and council reach out to residents to make local government more efficient, and residents spend a night out fighting crime on the Bay. These stories and more are coming up on Norfolk News Now. Welcome to the August edition of Norfolk News Now. I'm Karen Parker Chesson with the Norfolk Police Department. Thanks for joining us. 15 years ago, Norfolk City Council established an official vision for the city based on community building, education, public accountability, public safety, regional partnership, and economic development. Council is once again reviewing the priorities and vision for the city, and they've asked for input. And boy, was their input at the most recent community engagement meeting.
We're going to have a new set of priorities in the city.
I thought we were going to be talked to by the city manager.
I would disagree with you on that.
Tonight is it's a little different than what would be a typical budget development process. A lot of times in the budget development process, we're discussing how funds are being allocated.
Education.
And we're trying to basically identify what are the priorities of the city.
Stop paying for outside bozos to do our studies.
The city is going to do better. They're promising us with this town hall meeting here tonight.
Financial planning. We have to plan appropriately.
Because ultimately, we should only be funding those areas that are priorities of the city.
Utilizing the existing facilities.
Tonight, we have a full house of individuals who are looking at a budget process that hasn't even started. Outside of us beginning this process on July 1 at 12:01 a.m., I don't think you can get much sooner than being a few weeks into July. But that is the way we look at our situation today, in a sense of urgency.
Truly go and meet the people where they are.
We're not going to wait until February or March to begin these discussions. We're starting in July for a budget that's a year away.
They're going to do better and get more involved in the communities to get the citizens what they want in our communities, to make our neighborhoods more safer.
Less crime promotes a healthy community.
When I saw the population in this room, it was balanced, just like our city is balanced. And I think the diversity is awesome.
Financial stability and financial planning.
Look at other communities, not just in the United States, but in different countries.
We're going to have to do something.
We could have been home watching TV in the air condition, but we came out tonight because we want our city to do better.
Let's scratch energetic and put together the prize.
In any organization, when you start looking at the people who actually do the work, you have this many people in the organization, and you have this many people that do the work. And so you all are this many people that made a commitment to come out to contribute to your community and to contribute to your city.
The people that did speak up for their groups came from the heart. All of this was like your next door neighbor talking to you over the fence.
What action should be taken over the next 10 years to ensure that our city does flourish?
I had to think about this because when you get past 80, you don't worry about the next 10 years.
They get encouragement from seeing people that care. I think they get an awareness. The city manager and the people that run the city become more aware that these are people's lives we're making decisions about. I love the fact that our city manager let us come together to plan together, because this city has a lot of potential.
Public accountability should be number one, because if you're held accountable for public accountability, all else will follow in, and we will have a seamless government which was all inclusive. Thank you.
The first transit-oriented development in Norfolk is officially underway. Mayor Frame and Vice Mayor Burford were on hand to help break ground for Riverview Lofts. The housing development in Fort Norfolk is a continuation of housing developments being built along the light rail route. Having once played a vital role in Norfolk's booming seafood industry, the building that originally housed the Virginia Ice and Freezing Corporation is currently being transformed into residential use. The rehabilitation will convert the warehouse into a residential facility with approximately 81 apartment units. Construction is expected to be complete in July 2012.
This is a wonderful piece of property.
And as you can tell right here on the river, it's going to be an absolute slam dunk. And as close as you are now to as much industry as going along, by that I mean the medical complex and the other properties that are opening up here, I'm sure this will be very successful.
Riverview Lofts is close to the Eastern Virginia Medical Center and is also located adjacent to a light rail stop, making the conveniences of downtown Norfolk easily accessible. City Manager Marcus Jones has announced a number of staffing changes and improvements intended to make the city's government more effective. Among the changes, a work group has been appointed to review the Community Services Board. They will weigh the benefits of making the CSB a city agency and make recommendations to the city manager about the most efficient way for the city to collaborate with the CSB. In addition, Jones announced the hiring of a new manager of public relations and acting directors of parking and juvenile detention. A general services department also has been created to combine 6 existing divisions into one department for more efficient use of personnel and resources. The game is soccer, but the lessons are for life. The Norfolk United Soccer Club hosted a 3-day clinic for camp participants at the Park Place Community Center recently. Coaches work with children ages 5 to 12 to not only teach them the fundamentals of the sport, but also the importance of teamwork, sportsmanship, and dedication. At the end of the day, Norfolk United also coordinated free ice cream for all of the participants from the Norfolk Ice Cream Company. A select group of Norfolk High School students are spending 1 month in an intensive hands-on computer training course. The Triple N's John Linka has more.
About 2 years ago, I decided to be a mechanical engineer, and what inspired me was I wanted to be able to design something and help the world.
Luckily for Juwan Gregory, he's in Norfolk's new Digital Connectors camp.
Well, we're learning how to work the computer, and soon we'll be able to help others who's behind in technology, because right now technology is moving fast.
The first-year camp is put on by the City of Norfolk, Digital Connectors, and the non-profit organization One Economy.
Their main goal is to get computers and internet access to places where they're not available today, lower income and places like that.
20 students are enrolled in the free 4-week camp at the Norview Community Center.
You venture in different things in technology. You learn different things, how it works, how the internet works, what's wireless networking.
But there's more to this class than just pounding away on a keyboard.
The main goals are leadership, community service. The plan for the graduates of the course is to be able to go and teach and help people that's not accustomed or that may not have skills in technology or the internet, to help them develop their skills so they can be efficient with the internet and technology.
Which is on Juwan Gregory's list, in addition to becoming that mechanical engineer.
Really, I just hope I'll be able to help others. I know that other people will be able to help me.
For Norfolk News Now, I'm John Linka.
16 students and teachers from 4 Virginia high schools are getting some much-deserved rest. The group spent the last month paddling 340 miles down the James River. The goal of the trip was to inspire promising future leaders to generate ways to support and protect the river's future, as well as its neighboring communities. The journey brought the young paddlers into Norfolk for one of their stops. They visited the Elizabeth River Project's learning barge, docked at the Grandy Village Learning Center. The Dominion Foundation and Dominion Virginia Power funded the expedition with support from the James River Association. The Dominion Foundation is also providing grants up to $5,000 per school. The Norfolk Emerging Leaders Program is back once again for another summer internship, and this time participants are giving back to the city in some unique ways. The Triple N's John Linka has more from Norview Community Center.
This is called a flash mob. It was all part of Healthy Youth Day at the Norview Community Center, a day consisting of a jump rope competition.
You put a rope and you jump for how many minutes and you can stand straight.
Go! A sit-up competition.
2, 3, 4, it gets kids up from like TV, video games, and get active.
And a timed shuttle run.
8.7, 8.7.
It's like a good exercise for all the little kids and the big kids. And if they're like cheerleaders or football players, they can get extra exercise here instead of at practice.
Healthy Youth Day was put on by the Department of Recreation, Parks, and Open Space and 15 interns from the Norfolk Emerging Leaders Internship Program as part of their civic engagement project.
Healthy Youth Day is the Norfolk Emerging Leaders opportunity to show that we understand civic engagement. It's really not just about working in the organization, it's about getting out and really see what you do as a public servant.
They were inspired by First Lady Michelle Obama's Let's Move initiative and wanted to use their internship opportunity to leave a lasting impression on the community.
We never had an engagement that we felt so attached to. And this year we really wanted to do a civic engagement that help the youth and help the community and help the city of Norfolk.
We have opportunity to get to work in the city of Norfolk, and so we get something. And so we wanted to get something back to the community that's giving us so much.
After a morning of sprinting and sitting up a lot, kids got a chance to chow down on healthy foods, of course.
So all you need is some low-fat yogurt, scoop it into a cup, cut you up some fruit, and you're just going to pour it on top of the cup.
Now back to the flash mob. The kids enjoyed strutting their stuff, but not before the interns from the Norfolk Emerging Leaders Program showed everyone how it was done, both on the dance floor and with healthy living.
You're only as old as you feel. And so there's a little bit of a youth in all of us, and I guess if they can see through example that we're willing to do it, maybe they can do it too. So we really want to be a good role model for them today and kind of show them that nothing should stop you from getting up and being able to move around.
For Norfolk News Now, I'm John Lincoln.
There you go.
More than 1,000 city summer camp participants are receiving free lunches as part of the USDA Summer Food Service Program. Meals are provided to kids up to age 18, Monday through Friday at 36 different sites throughout the city, including 15 rec centers. The program started in June and runs through September 2nd. This is the 36th year that the Department of Recreation, Parks, and Open Space has been selected as a participant in the Summer Food Service Program. When we come back, Norfolk goes to the beach during the annual National Night Out Against Crime. Plus, Norfolk firefighters save a life while on vacation, and see how Norfolk's biotech industry is developing next.
I know you must have heard there's a colder way to get around. Ride the tide, our new light rail is coming to town. Oh, gotta ride the tide. Eliminate traffic, forget the drive. 11 destinations right on time. Really relaxing when you ride the tide. Ride the tide. You gotta ride.
Why not?
How's everybody doing tonight?
Hello.
Chrissy, hey.
Hey, Alex.
How are you?
Alex? Alex? Oh. Hello. I'm Mrs. Garcia. We've heard a lot about you. He is cute. Stop.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of teens in foster care who would love to put up with you.
Any questions?
No.
You know.
We're not magicians, we can't read your mind.
We need your questions, each and every kind. Will this react with my other medicine?
Hey, what are all these tests even for? Questions are the answer.
Welcome back to Norfolk News Now. Earlier this month, Ocean View's East Beach community hosted the annual National Night Out, a night where neighbors come together to say no to crime. But this year, there was something a little bit different. The Triple N's John Linka explains.
Another year of National Night Out in Norfolk means large crowds, a proclamation,
and now therefore I, Paul Frame, Mayor of the City of Norfolk, do hereby proclaim August the 2nd, 2011 as National Night Out in the City of Norfolk.
and a parade to come together to put an end to neighborhood crime.
Tonight we are joining with citizens from across the nation to heighten crime and drug prevention awareness and to strengthen local anti-crime efforts.
But that wasn't the only parade for National Night Out 2011 in East Ocean View. There was even a paddle parade on Pretty Lake this year, thanks to the city staffers from the Department of Recreation, Parks and Open Spaces Aquatics Division. Taking it to the beach and to the streets gave everyone the chance to show their support for those who keep Norfolk residents safe.
If there wasn't any policemen or anything else, then we will all be in trouble.
And to send a message to those who try to threaten that safety.
The citizens of Norfolk are willing to join together and not tolerate crime.
Tonight we send a message loud and clear that crime of any kind is unacceptable in this neighborhood or in any neighborhood of our city.
Because everybody trying to better their neighborhood and everything. It's a good time. It's just a neighborhood coming together, you know, trying to better it.
Whether people hot-paddled it on Pretty Lake or hot-footed it, it was, well, hot this August evening for everyone except maybe these two. The short-term destination was a big party at 21st Street and Pleasant Avenue.
The islands fair that are calling to me.
The long-term destination, a safer community.
You know, I don't mind supporting marching against crime for the children in neighborhoods. I mean, I'm originally from New York, so I've seen a lot of crime in a lot of neighborhoods, and the kids suffer the most.
I think it's really important because crime is like really, the crime rate is like really high, and I just want to see it stop basically in neighborhoods.
Something that is slowly taking place in East Ocean View.
Compared to the same point last year, the East Ocean View area total property crime is down almost 40%. That's a significant decline. While total crime is down nearly a third, 31%.
It's good not to actually get some breath of fresh air and come out and see everything, but it's good that they're actually coming out and just having a good time.
A good time and a chance to thank those who make Norfolk a safer city every day.
You want to shake his hand? Woo! The robot hand's coming over. Come over here and shake his hand. Oh, wow!
For Norfolk News Now, I'm John Linka.
20 newly minted Norfolk Police Department officers are now on the streets, putting in 12 weeks of additional training with field training officers. Class 88 graduated from the academy in July. 3 of the new officers already have family members serving on the force. Among the graduates of Class 88 is a female officer who will be joining her mother as an active duty Norfolk police officer. They are the first ever mother-daughter team in the department. They join other family combinations on the force. The 20 new graduates include 17 men and 3 women. They range in age from 21 to 45 years old. A father-daughter team proved Norfolk's fire rescue personnel are on the job even when they are not on the job. Norfolk Fire Rescue firefighter paramedic Carrie Helms was heading to Mexico for her wedding when an elderly man collapsed on an escalator. Carrie and her father, retired firefighter John Helms, used an automatic external defibrillator and performed CPR to get the man's heart beating again. Captain Fred Packett has written a letter praising Helms for her character and commitment. The City of Norfolk participated in the 2011 Bio International Convention in Washington, D.C. as part of the Hampton Roads Region Bio Community. Norfolk was part of the Commonwealth of Virginia exhibition booth. Officials from EVMS and ODU were on hand to interact with various companies and bio industry representatives during the convention and answer questions regarding ongoing biotechnology innovation and research. Norfolk's Department of Economic Development also participated in the convention, promoting biotechnology and showcasing the city's biotechnology assets. The event drew 15,626 industry leaders from 48 states and 65 countries. The Norfolk Animal Care Center spent much of July trying to combat animal overpopulation at the source. Throughout the month, the center hosted free spay and neuter programs for dogs and cats, including strays and so-called neighborhood cats. The services are provided through a mobile vet clinic that sets up on La Villette Avenue near the Virginia Zoo. In many cases, animals brought in to be spayed or neutered will also receive necessary vaccines. The free spay-neuter clinics will continue several times a month throughout the year. For more information, go to artanimals.org or call 456-1215. With only 4 months left in the year, it's time to get your 2012 Norfolk Historical Calendar. The calendar recaptures pieces of Norfolk's past with 13 historical photographs from the Sargent Memorial Local History and Genealogy Collection. City historian Peggy McPhillips developed the calendar. She's included many intriguing tidbits about days gone by. At just $10, it's great for families, history buffs, and anyone who needs something to write personal appointments on. The historical calendar is part of the Norfolk Public Library's Foundation campaign to raise $1.5 million over the next 10 years for the Sargent Memorial Collection Endowment. The endowment will help to preserve and protect fragile one-of-a-kind items in the library's history collection. You can get your copy of the calendar at any Norfolk Library branch or online at npl.lib.va.us. Well, that wraps up the August edition of Norfolk News Now right here on the Triple N. I'm Karen Parker Chesson, asking you to take care of yourself and your city. And thanks for watching Norfolk's Neighborhood Network. See you next time.